Welcome to the Green Tea, Freedom and Truth channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back for the Sunday, the 21st of February 2021 edition of the video log. I appreciate the Green Tea team. Today we're going to be doing our Sunday deep dive. I've done a couple of these Sunday deep dives. Yesterday, Saturday the 20th, the Bill Gates Pfizer BioNTech vaccine started to be rolled out in New Zealand. It's all over the media. The unfortunate border security workers who do the managed detention camps were the first in line to be given this shot. They were able to choose to have the shot or not. And we are really going to be looking, we have been looking at the Gavi, the World Health Organization. We know that there is big pharma, there is interest pushing the mass vax narrative. Over all of this time, since the V word 2019 came along, when have we heard the governments talking about exercising, eating healthy nutrition, keeping good company, all of these things that build natural health and immunity? It has been completely absent as they push when the vax comes along, this will allow us to get back to some type of normal. Even though this V word 2019 has, if someone were to contract it, has an over a 99% full recovery rate. Has the yearly flu shot cured the seasonal influenza? Let's think about that. Has the cold been cured? Common sense would indicate to us that these vaccines they're generating customers for life. Now these things are rolling out and people are making billions upon billions of dollars. Are they natural? What is in them? Are they safe? This is under tested and experimental. The governments are spending our money without our consultation on this type of mass vax the world approach. You know, I have done videos on what is in the heavy metals that are in vaccines. I have done videos on baby fetal tissue being used to cultivate vax cultures. Also animal tissues, pigs and monkeys, this sort of thing. They are chemical concoctions. They are unnatural. They are unnatural products. But we are going to do a breakdown video of 10 push-up gaits about the about the rollout of his vaccines that his companies profit from, and the new variants that are coming along.
There's a lot of innovation in testing, and we're talking to the Biden administration about some very efficient.
So he's talking straight away about the testing. The testing is a genetic fingerprinting, DNA fingerprinting of the entire population. If you get tested, they have your DNA swab on a database. This is a control. It's like everyone being fingerprinted unknowingly to protect themselves from the invisible enemy.
High quality approaches that it would be great to prove out in this pandemic, because they would be the ultimate solution if we get a pandemic coming up in the future.
Okay, so he's already pre-predicted this V word 2019 pandemic. He is now prophesizing about future pandemics. he benefits. He is involved with the whole manufacturing, distribution, and sale of his products to the world. He benefits. He has huge conflicts of interest. Just on a personal note, he is moving around a lot. He is rather shifty. He is moving. If someone was good at body language reading, I would be interested to hear a little bit about what they think about how he is like moving and that type of thing. I'm not an expert, just an observation.
And so, the U.S. government's willingness to invest in the vaccines and in new innovative diagnostic approaches, that's the one area that even under the previous administration, the U.S. did better than any other country.
Dr. Fauci recently pushed back his expectation on how quickly the vaccines would fully roll out by about a month. I'm curious if you agree with that assessment and how you're thinking about new strains and the like, and whether our world really will be, at least in the United States, a lot better come fall.
Well, the Gates Foundation funded all those South Africa studies.
So they're talking about the new strain, the South African strain, the Kent strain, the English strain, there's all these, the Brazilian strain, all of these strains coming through. And the Gates Foundation is funding these studies to see if this experimental under-tested vax works with these new strains. Because at the moment, this is a two-shot protocol for the Pfizer vax that's rolled out in New Zealand.
Because we wanted data from Africa about safety, including in people with HIV. It turned out that allowed us for 3 of the vaccines to see the effect of the variant. And so we could, sequence all the breakthrough cases. And that's why the world understands that there is reduced efficacy, although Novavax and
So he is saying that with the current vax, Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, there is reduced effectiveness, efficacy on the strain, the South African strain, possibly the other strains. He's saying it. He is the self-appointed health minister to the planet, unaccountable, unqualified, conflicts of interest. He's just saying that this may not cover the new strain effectively.
Johnson & Johnson still retain a lot of capability against those variants. So it's a very dynamic situation in terms of, would a third dose potentially of a different...
Well, pump the brakes, Bill. Pump the brakes. So did you just say that a third dose, and instead of the 2-dose protocol that is being rolled out, may be needed for the Mufasa South African variant? Just clarify that, because this is, hey, it may make you a lot of cash. I can feel that you are going to be making bank out of this, but because you're in it, you are financially gaining from this. You are not independent and impartial. But a third. So is it going to be 3 shots per year? Oh, just please clarify that.
Vaccine be enough of a boost to cover the variants, or do you need to tune that vaccine? There's a rich dialogue between our foundation, Dr. Fauci.
Looking rather happy about it all. You are looking rather happy about the possibility of a third unnatural, experimental, and under-tested shot. I don't know. Is it because you have made billions of dollars since the V-19 pandemic started? I don't know. I'm just speculating.
In the other government people right now about this variant strategy, and finally get vaccines into the developing countries, which is the only way you bring the pandemic to an end.
Whoa. The only way you bring the pandemic to an end is through your vaccines. That's rather a godlike statement. Yeah, it looks like all of the numbers are dipping down in New Zealand since 2019, since the V word 2019. We have had 25 elderly sick people pass away with a positive inaccurate test. So for you to predict that that will happen and you are benefiting from the sale of your products is a little bit, we should be taking that very skeptically, because you have a vested interest in your products being sold and pushed to the rest of the world. And we know that. We have common sense. We have common sense, and we can see the conflicts of interest there. So a possible third shot for the variant. Yeah, let's go, people. Let's speak up, share this information around. There's a reason the media is failing, the dinosaur media, that we know they are pushing these narratives. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have courage, speak your truth, support each other, have faith, and have fun. Peace out.